boarding the sidewalk, surfing with me.
Here we are at Devizes Skatepark. We've been waiting about 12 years for this to come about. Been petitioned by lots of parents and children, county councillors, town councillors, a lot before my time have petitioned for this, and it's finally here. So we're a bit wet and a bit muddy, but we're still here. We've got 2 already, hopefully more to come. But as you can see, we've got another couple turned up now, but as you can see, it was designed by the children, so it's not done by adults saying what they have to have. It's by what they want actually here and what works for them. So hopefully just in time for the half term. We just need a bit of dry weather and let them enjoy themselves.
It's fantastic. It's been a great project to be involved with young people. This is something they've wanted. Not only have they wanted it, they've been involved with it. They've designed it, they've got involved with designers from the manufacturer. This is what they want, the style of skate park they wanted. We looked at different types, but they wanted what they call plaza skating, which is what this is. It replicates street skating, is what they do in Devizes, and they're thoroughly enjoying it. We've seen lots of kids down here all through the construction of it. So as soon as the first bit of concrete went down, they were on it, and they've been using it ever since it started. So it's going to be well used, and we're very pleased with it.
Good morning everybody, and thank you so much for coming here on a Saturday morning. My name is Laura Mays and I'm the local councillor for Roundway, into which this skate park fits. I was elected 5 years ago, and one of the first things I did was to meet a group of young people, and I asked them, what's the one thing that you really want in Devizes? And they all said, a skate park, a skate park. And I said, oh, that'll be really easy, that's no problem at all, I'll sort that. And I had no idea quite how difficult it would be, but I was absolutely determined that we would make this happen. And with the support of so many people in the community, here we are today, and I think it's just the most fantastic example of a community working together and putting in something that I know the young people and maybe the slightly older people of Wiltshire and Devizes will enjoy. So I want to thank everybody who was involved. I also want to pay special tribute to Harry Dodds. Harry Dodds very sadly passed away a few years ago, and when I told one of my sons about it and the fact that I was working on the skate park, he said, well, why don't you dedicate some of the skate park to Harry? So I've kept that idea in the back of my head all this time, and I'm so pleased that we've managed to make it happen. And we have a plaque here to the memory of Harry Dodds, a popular local skateboarder who never got a chance to ride this skate park. And we're going to put this on one of the rides, and we hope it'll be known as the Dodds Slope or something like that. So every generation of new children coming on here will be able to challenge themselves to do Harry's slope. And I would just like to hand over to Peter Evans now, who was my fellow councillor who started on this project with me, who's going to make some specific thanks. But one of the things I said when we started this project was, we're going to have to be bold. We may upset a few people, and I've been quite shocked by some of the prejudice that happens against skateboarders, but I know that we've done the right thing here, and the fact that the children have been breaking in and using it before it was even finished is testament to the fact that this is the best thing we've done for Devizes. So I just want to hand over to Peter. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Laura. There are so many people who have been involved in this over the last, probably about 10 or 12 years in total, actually. But I would like to actually to give a little bit of thanks to the lads who actually designed it. We gave them a piece of paper together with the actual people who actually produced the thing, and we asked them to actually come up with a design which they thought was going to be good for what they wanted. And there's Aaron, and there's Chris Hussey, Jack Morris, Jamie Dyer, Jamie Edwards. They're the ones basically who actually put this design together, which you must admit is a fantastic thing. We've worked on this for a long period of time. It's a little bit like the weather today. Basically, it's been very stormy, but basically, at least it's come to fulfilment now. the work basically between the three organisations, that's Wiltshire Council, Devizes Town Council and Roundway Parish Council, has really been the key, in fact, of making this particular operation happen. And we can only thank them basically, and all the work with the backroom staff that have done. There's Richard Rogers basically, who's at the back there. We were at 90% through this particular operation when all of a sudden we have to find extra money actually to build this barrier at the back, which is a sort of a noise protection. And somewhere from the coffers he managed to actually get the extra cash to allow us to proceed with this. It's not without the help of the mums and dads actually, who have actually cajoled and pushed us, especially Chris Hussey basically, and Mrs Susan Hussey basically, who's done a lot of work in the background actually to keep us on the go all the time, to make sure this went on and on and on. And now I don't think I'll go any further with this. As I say, there's Richard, there's Laura, there's a gentleman called Colin Brown who's not here today, who again has done a lot of background work on this. And there are so many people, and not forgetting our own Simon Fisher. So I think I'll leave it now to the Mayor to do the last part of this actually, and do the opening for it.
What should we go to the 5? Right, so we'll start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
But I'm just so happy and pleased that it's finally built. It's taken a long time. I'm incredibly proud of these boys and others who aren't here who had a hand in the design. And I just hope the kids can now play safe in the proper environment, and it reduces the calls out to the police to move them on. And I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who helped. There's a lot of people, but we got there in the end, and that's what's most important.
This is a hover stair set and handrail for people who are confident of going down them. And then
chuck yourself over them.
Yeah.
Try not to hurt yourself.
And then I think this is called the pyramid.
Yeah.
Where you can just ride up and grind in it, and on each side it's got hovers and stair sets. And then ledges in the middle, and
A flat bar.
this is a flat bar row, yeah. This is a half pyramid,
A hip.
and then down the back you've got the quarter pipes and the flat bank, which connects to the jump box and the waves, and then the half pipe over there. And then the other hover and the rail set over there as well. So it all connects together.
Just a big link round so
Yeah.
people can start up there and flow all the way around the park.
And is it for fixed abilities? Have you got stuff for experts and stuff for beginners?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
The stair set and the hub is definitely for people who are more confident, and smaller stuff like these little stairs are for
little stairs,
people who aren't
tiny
as
ledge
confident.
here, the rail here, these
Yeah.
are all for more like learning things. And
Yeah.
then once you've got your confidence and you think you can do it, you can take it to the bigger obstacles which we've got. So
Yeah.
we've got a range, so people that are really good can skate everything, and people that aren't quite so good and are learning, we've got things that incorporate them as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.